Danielle, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
We're going to do like this is not going to be hard to do. This is going to be our kind of sexy vampirist look that Danielle is going to make me look good. And if I screw this up, I should go back to makeup school. I mean, really. So here we go. I'd say that I'll do this before I do the vampire makeup on you. Yes, here we go.
So what exactly are you doing right, Johnny?
I really have no idea. To be honest with you.
This is his first time doing
It's
makeup.
my first time doing makeup on someone else.
And what are you using?
Oh, this is Laura Mercier. She makes some pretty good concealers, under eye concealers, different shades that are great.
Where can you get it?
Oh, you can get this with Sephora, right? Yeah, for most Ulta, I think carries
Sephora,
yeah.
I think Ulta, definitely Macy's.
Mm-hmm.
All the department
Macy's
stores.
carries.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go. Yeah. All right. So onto the foundation, and I'm using Armani. I love the Silk Luminous makeup. It's really great. You can really build it up.
Is this your preferred foundation for film?
I like it for film, yeah. I do like it. There's others. NARS is very good for film, television, print. A lot of print people use NARS. There's different consistencies foundations now, right? There's so many different ones. But the Silk Luminous is good because you can kind of really work it in. And this little tool is really great just to kind of get it all even. It gets it in, and it also lifts what you don't need on the skin.
Now, is there anything that you would do to keep the makeup from getting on wardrobe?
Nothing. It's their problem. I'm sorry.
Screw your shirt.
Screw your shirt. But doesn't her makeup look great? Yeah. Well, yeah, you should always be aware of the wardrobe department. I mean, I'm no kidding, really. All kidding aside. Yeah, you want to end, try to end it and fade it so it doesn't hit the collar. And the old days of television where we'd have the anchorman and the tissues, just before they go on camera, Yeah. So, yeah, you want to be aware of the wardrobe department. There's some tough wardrobe people out there. You don't want to get the wardrobe department on your bad side, that's for sure. So some Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just to kind of...
That is a good powder.
It is a good powder, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Like it really sets everything.
Sometimes I will do the eyes first. Because, like you were saying earlier, sometimes when you start the eyes, it falls, and then it gets... Yeah, almost, yeah.
I always do eyes first.
So I think that's where I'll go next. So I can screw up this whole makeup and start over. Yeah. So a little Chanel mascara. I like it. I like this wand. Are you wearing contacts?
Nope.
Okay. So I can poke you in the eye. It'll be
yes,
fine?
you can be fine.
Thank you. Okay. Great eye control.
Thank you. You know how I put mascara on my clients? I have them close their eyes.
Do you?
And then I take my thumb and I kind of like pull their lid up.
Uh-huh.
Well, but it looks like their eyes are still closed, and I can just get right in there.
In there?
Uh-huh.
Should I go again?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah?
It's your show. Want me to close my eyes? Or?
Yeah, close your eyes. I want to try that. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Never stop learning. Oh yeah, I got a little boo-boo down here too.
Now, is there anything on that Q-tip?
No, there's not, but there will be in a second here.
Okay. Now, what is that?
This is Bioderma Hydrating. Do you see that?
Yep.
Water mist. Soothing water mist. I don't know what any of this stuff is. It just looks good on the table. I think I'm going to try to make your face look a little vampire-y, you know, with the shading. A little
Okay.
do extremes, which you don't need, but I'll accentuate that
Okay.
and highlight the cheekbones a little
Like
bit.
very sharp cheekbone.
Yeah. We'll see how this looks. It's makeup if we don't like it, you know.
Well, this is your first time doing it, like you said, so let's see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Exactly.
You could maybe get a good career out of it.
You think so?
You never know.
Oh God.
Let's see what happens.
Don't do that. I'm gonna try.
I don't want to get your hopes up, but
I know, don't do that, please. I'll be disappointed. And
you know what's so funny? To this day, I still don't. When I put my own blush on, I still struggle with it.
is it a cream blush or is it?
I always do powder.
Yeah.
I like cream, but
Mm-hmm.
powder is still kind of my go-to.
Yeah. I like powder. You can really, it looks airbrushed if you do
Yeah.
it right, you know?
But I don't know. I feel like my face is so long, and I feel like I don't have cheekbones, so I'm sort of like, well, where do I put it? To this day, you would think I would learn how to do it on myself.
But I've seen the different makeups you've done, like on her Instagram page, going back.
Yeah.
Man, incredible.
I did a really good makeup on a young girl with a huge scar across her face, and she was very young. She had a huge tumor growing behind her eye,
Mm-hmm.
so they had to carve it out, and then they had to graft skin onto her eyelid to like reshape everything. But she had this huge scar going from like her forehead all the way down to like her eye area, and I have the picture somewhere, and I have to say I did a really good job of like covering it up.
With just regular makeup.
And some Dermablend.
Mhm.
Dermablend's awesome
Yes.
for color correcting.
Right.
And one time I color corrected a African American woman with vitiligo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was bad. But I must have I tell you, I did like 5 different shades on her, and I was mixing them all up. And you couldn't even tell she had vitiligo anymore.
Wow.
It came out really
Well, the
good.
Dermablend is that highly pigmented stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's like more pigment than cream in it.
They have something called chrome cream. It's like thick, but it covers.
Wow.
People who have like I said, the vitiligo always buy it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's some really good stuff. But you gotta warm it up really well, because it's like you can actually take like a spatula and like crack it off. That's how
Right.
thick it is. So when we got Dermablend, I used to play with it all the time at work, and they got really good body makeup.
Dermablend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I've used that on actresses. Yep.
I've used it. I've painted women's legs at work, and they have like the varicose veins.
Right.
Yeah. But you have to mix. It's not one jar and one bottle. You always gotta buy 2 different colors.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to have fun with those clients. So what palettes are those that you're using?
This is Makeup Forever I'm using.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Makeup Forever. Right there, baby. It'll never let you down, right? This palette is.
How long does it last?
Oh, this palette?
Forever?
Forever and ever. That's okay. I love you.
until I do it again.
Love pays all the bills. That's what you need.
That's it. Just like the Beatles said.
Let it be.
So I'm doing more pale look here. I might even make your eyebrows a little bit more
Sharper.
sharper and slope, like more,
Right? Okay.
Now what are you doing here?
It's just powder, just powder.
Setting powder.
Because I think I'm just going to use a little of the powdered blush to do a little contour.
Now, why would you set a makeup out of curiosity?
Well, it just keeps it from moving. And if I'm going to use a powder blush next, which I'm going to do, or a powder shadow, if you put it into cream, it could grab the makeup. So if you powder it, it'll just, the powdered blush will glide a little bit, make it look a little more smooth, a little more airbrushed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, working from one side, working from one side of the actor. It goes back to my old NBC training. Lee Bagan was the head of the makeup department in the mid-'70s and into the '80s. And he was an actor in Tehran before he became a makeup guy. And he said, the idea is to not distract the actor, to not be moving around because the actor's studying his lines or her lines, and she's getting into her process. So try to be as unobtrusive as possible. So I always try to work from one side of the chair, and it just kind of stayed with me. Now I'm all over the place, as you can see. I kind of gave that crap up.
Is there ever a point when you're doing a makeup, John, where you're like, you have no idea what you're doing, but halfway through you get like an aha moment? And what might inspire that?
You mean like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that happens quite often with me, at least. It does. Where you have an idea in your head, and then you start doing it. And sometimes it's like, right?
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, an aha moment happens. Like just doing her cheekbones just now. It's like, wow, I'm going to be able to riff off this now. And then I'm thinking about the eyes, that shape is going to happen. And yeah, so that moment's happening right now. I wonder if I should take this away and make your eyebrows a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
Not this part, but that part. Can I try it? So you're going to do a wedding party soon? Is that what's going on? Oh, that's cool.
Somewhere in Stony, like one of those little hotels or cottages or something.
Mm-hmm. The Three Village Inn, maybe?
I don't think it's called that because I've been there before.
Right.
I have to check the thing. They moved it. They did change it to another.
That was the place I was thinking.
Three Village Inn?
Yeah.
A little smoky eye here.
Close?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you always put the mascara on first?
I do most of the time, yeah. It just helps me see a line for some reason in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't always do it. And then I did a movie with Kirsten Dunst, and I had to do 50s beauty makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing a liner. And one day she said, Johnny, why don't you just do the mascara first? And it helped me. I could see, because she's blonde.
Yeah.
And I could see all of a sudden a shape.
A shape.
Yeah, it was I was blind before.
Mm-hmm.
So for some reason in my head, it just, I don't know, just worked. So I just kept doing it. And then actresses have their own pattern. I find, I did Jennifer Connelly, and I didn't do mascara. I did individual lashes first.
Oh, okay.
She liked that, and we did that. And then I did some mascara, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's a little different. Okay, one more time this way. Thank you. That's great. I'm trying to do like not a too blurry eye, but kind of like a, like if you walked in, you look a little, not like a junkie,
Yeah.
but somewhere in between beautiful and kind of junkie-ish. Does that make any sense? I don't. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I think it should look a little stylized too, not so, like maybe Munstery, or like, Lily Munster a little bit, but not quite. Wow, you are great. That's great. Yeah. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I cleaned this all, by the way, today, so don't worry. Look up. Okay, let me just do a little shadow on the eyelid. Home stretch, guys. I swear to God.
Don't worry, it's the stake through the heart, not the stake through the eye.
Okay. I miss making up my daughters for Halloween. That was always a blast. We would laugh our asses off, man. It was just like so much fun. We would have more fun sometimes here than them going out. It was just like, just fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Really great. Yeah. Dad, it's not about your makeup. It's about my Halloween. I want to go out. I'm tired of it.
Is that a Makeup Forever eyeshadow palette?
No, this is what's the name of this company? I actually used some of these on Russell Crowe for that Roger Ailes film on the silicone appliances.
Oh, really?
It worked good to match in his skin tone. Inglot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. How are your eyes doing? You okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, that pinkier color was nice. I'll do this over here. Okay. Home stretch. I keep saying it. I say it like 20 more times. I've done that with actors. Home stretch. It's 20 minutes, a half hour. And they call me out. Caglione, you said that 15 minutes ago. Okay, you only have an hour to shoot the rest of this movie. Sorry, I'm kind of plopping this on. It's rubber mask grease paint, so it's a little heavy to. It ain't lipstick.
It's called like Pale Rider or something like that. Death Rider.
It isn't perfect, but it's our first time here, so just have to do. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Daniel. All right.
You want Danielle just do Melissa eyes?